Hi there, and welcome to Sandusky, Ohio. We are here at the Holiday Inn Express near Cedar Point. We are going to show you all around this hotel. We are in Sandusky, Ohio, right down the street from Cedar Point, one of America's most amazing amusement parks. So as you drive around Sandusky, you'll notice that there are not a ton of hotels around here, even though the amusement park is a regional amusement park and does attract tourists from around the country. There's not a lot of options for staying, and we've stayed in several of them. I do say that this is probably the closest hotel to the park that's not within the doors of the park itself, and it's actually a really pretty satisfactory property here at the Holiday Inn Express. So the rooms themselves are suite rooms. They're quite large. So we got a standard king size room. When you walk in, you got a little fridge and your microwave, ice. So as you see, the space itself, we just have 2 people, so it's enough for us, but they can actually set up extra bedding if you have extra family members. So the room itself is quite spacious, which is nice. And there's actually a little fainting chair right here for all your fainting spells. So after your day of exhausting roller coaster riding, you can say, oh my God, Top Thrill Dragster 2, it was just, I can barely handle my life. So yeah, you can faint on the couch. Or you can just do it for dramatic effect at any point during the day, and I highly recommend that. But anyway, so not a ton of views at this property, but one thing I do want to point out is there is a bowling alley right next to the property, as well as this place called the Thirsty Pony, which we haven't made it to, but everyone talks about it. It's a bar and grill. It's open till 10 p.m. weekdays, so it does shut down a little early because the park usually closes at 10. But on weekends it's open till midnight. So if you're done with the park and you want a cheaper bevy, because the bevies inside the park are quite expensive, Thirsty Pony is probably your place. And you actually get a free bowling coupon upon check-in here, which is really great. Who doesn't love to bowl? Yeah, I don't love to bowl, but I'm sure some people do. So knock yourself out and get a strike, a turkey. Did you get a turkey? I don't know what that means. I've heard turkey thrown around. I love turkey. I guess this is a good thing. But anyway, there's a working desk here in the room. The TV is a smart TV, which is nice. You can do all your Netflixing and YouTubing. Make sure you subscribe to Now Go See It so you can stay abreast of all of our latest updates and shenanigans. And then there's also a closet and a bench space in the room, so your kids can get dressed on there. There's an ironing board inside the closet, which is great. Some extra hangers in case you're here for multiple days. And the bathroom itself is pretty standard. Nothing fancy, but it'll do the trick. It's got if you have kids, so there is a bathtub in the king size suite rooms and a shower. It's got some Dove products, which are just fine. So overall, a really solid room. I was not expecting a super great Holiday Inn Express, but this is actually one of the nicer ones I stayed in. The hotel lobby is nice enough. This property actually has a pool. It's an indoor pool, so you can take your kids in. They can do some swimming after the park or maybe even before the park, and it's nice enough. It's fine. It's about 3.5 feet deep. It actually has a large enough gym just to get your pump on. It's got some treadmills and some free weights, and this machine that I see all the ladies using, I don't know what it does, but I think it does something. Yeah, you go like this. I don't like it, it hurts my knees, but they have that. There is an ice cream social every evening. So if you come between 7 and 8 p.m. back to the hotel, you can get free ice cream, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. Who doesn't love free ice cream? Because the ice cream in the park is about $10 per scoop, which is a racket. The hotel also comes with a complimentary breakfast. The breakfast buffet, it's not excellent, but it'll do. It's fine. It has some hot food, so you had eggs, sausage, turkey sausage, biscuits, gravy. You had cinnamon buns. There was toast and bagels and cream cheese. There was a cereal station. There was, one of the things I loved is they actually have a fresh coffee machine. So they have the drip coffee, but they actually have one of those fancier airport kind of machines that will customize your coffee, and it's Costa Coffee, so it was actually quite delicious in the morning. There's a bunch of tables to sit in the room itself, and then there's an adjacent breakfast room. It didn't seem panicky, which I liked. We're actually there at about 9 a.m. So a lot of families there getting ready to head out for the parks for the day. And it wasn't absolute madness. They also have two, count them, two automated pancake machines. So you push the button and you get two flappies. So if you are going to Cedar Point, it is literally a 5-minute drive. So you leave the hotel and you turn, and then you go down the peninsula. I don't know what it's called. It's like a 2-lane highway that goes into the park, which is actually super fun. I'm sure if it's backed up, it's a nightmare, but if there's no traffic, you see all the roller coasters of Cedar Point in the distance, and then you get closer and closer and closer, and then you're hit with a parking fee. But it's actually super close. So there's 3 hotels on site at Cedar Point, as well as a campground. And from what I've heard, at best, they're okay. Oh, sorry, I take back that. There's 2 hotels on site, as well as a campground. There is a 3rd Cedar Point hotel, which is actually right next to this hotel, and it is usually about 30 to 40% higher than this Holiday Inn Express. So I would recommend this place. You also do get the perks and amenities, the free bowling, the ice cream social, and you can use your IHG points. So if you are a platinum or diamond member, you get, maybe a room upgrade or a little snack upon check-in, some late checkout options. So this is probably a better bet than staying at the lower end Cedar Point Hotel. Yeah, it's a solid property. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
So, after spending the night here, the Holiday Inn Express near Cedar Point gets a solid 4 out of 5 stars from us. The rooms are spacious, the hotel is clean, and you're about a 5-minute drive from Cedar Point. You also get free breakfast, an indoor pool, a decent gym, an evening ice cream social, and a free bowling coupon for the bowling alley next door, even if you have no intention of bowling a turkey, whatever that means. This is not a luxury resort, and you're not booking it for the views. You're booking it because it's comfortable, convenient, and usually less expensive than staying on one of the Cedar Point properties nearby. You can also earn or redeem IHG points, which could make it an even better deal. Hotel prices around Cedar Point change dramatically depending on the date, especially during summer weekends and special events. Scan the QR code on the screen to check current prices and availability on Expedia. For more hotel reviews, amusement parks, and travel tips, like this video, subscribe to Now Go See It, and check out our website, nowgoseeit.com. Now Go See, Holiday Inn, Cedar Point.